Following the death of free speech activist Charlie Kirk, calls for college campus tours engaging with students are growing. They're on the mend. So many are wondering who will pick up the mantle and continue important political conversations that will encourage the youth to get out and vote, or at least, at the very least, maybe change their minds. That's the goal. Here's an example of just that. It's called the Fearless Tour. Watch this.
What's going on, man? David.
David?
Yes.
Jamar, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jamar, why do y'all feel as though DEI should be illegal?
Personally, I think that it discriminates people based off their race, their gender. I don't feel like that today in 2025 we should be looking at each other based off race, based off our gender. We should judge people based off merit, and we should qualify individuals to institutions like colleges, to companies based off merit. I don't want to live in a society where we are constantly looking at each other through the lens of race. I want a colorblind society, and unfortunately one of the main components of DEI is to force us to look at society not through a colorblind lens.
Okay, joining me now, David Khait and Fabian Garcia. Welcome to you both.
Thanks, Dana. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Dana. It's great to be here.
Well, I'm so excited to do this because, you know, guys, I've been watching your videos. They're going viral online right now. You two especially touring college campuses all around the country. So what inspired the move and what has public perception been like? Are you being met with good faith debate?
Yeah, as much as we can. We definitely get those hiccups where it's uncivil and those intolerant conversations. But the main mission here was about 3.5 weeks ago, we got on the phone and we decided after Charlie Kirk got assassinated that conservatives are already shy on campuses. They don't want to be seen as America First supporters. And after somebody like Charlie being assassinated, of course, they need to be shown that more than ever that it's not the time to shy down. So we're on campuses to show face so they have confidence. But the second thing is that if the left sees us at its worst, still resorting to words rather than violence, then perhaps we can get over those people that are disenfranchised with the Democrats, especially after seeing some of the party members celebrate Charlie Kirk's death. Perhaps just being there and showing to them that we still want to have that conversation with them is really the ultimate goal for us here.
Well, I mean, that's so great to hear because, you know, a lot of these college campuses, they tend to lean a certain way. And, you know, typically what we've seen when you do these kind of face-to-face debates or just dialogue, if you will, it's not always met with I guess, good faith on their end. And they're kind of looking for the fight. So how are you able to have these conversations seamlessly and, you know, keep things neutral, but, you know, while also doing some cross-examination and of course, trying to change their minds? I mean, how do you keep it calm?
That's a great question, Dana. One of the things that we learned from watching Charlie debate is that he always tries to find commonality with the person that he's debating. He's not there to berate them. He's not there to put them down. He's actually there to help them, to help lift them up and understand what objective reality means. So that's kind of what we do when we go and speak to these students. We don't know where they're coming from, what their level of intelligence is in regards to what they're talking about to us about. But we try to have a very civil discussion with all of them. We don't raise our voice. We don't shout at them. We don't try to put them down because that's not going to win anyone over. Our goal there is to have civil discussions, not only for the person that we're speaking to, but also for everyone in the group and the crowd that is listening in that may never have heard these topics discussed before.
Amen to that. Have you guys faced any pushback from the administrator or school officials since being on campus?
Yeah, we've had those incidents. The most infamous incident is at Tennessee State University, where an angry mob decided to take it upon themselves to chase us off the school rather than the administration. Wow. But we can't say that the administration did anything about that because they put a terrible statement afterwards that their students acted in a professional and respectful manner after, again, chasing us off campus, yelling racist threats at us, keying my car, throwing stuff at it, you name it. But a good example of how other good administrators have accepted us is that 10-15 minutes before we get to campus, we reach out to them and we let them know that we would like to hold this event, and we know that they have a free speech designated area. The campus I'm talking about is Clemson University. They did everything they can to make sure that within 10 minutes of our arrival, that we had the permits that we needed. They set us up at a fantastic area, even had cops, everything that we need. And that was kind of what we saw throughout the majority of the Southeast. I have to put the caveat with Tennessee for that. But That's mainly what we've seen when it comes down to the administrations.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.